Hello and welcome everyone to Quick Album Reviews. I'm the Priest of Uranus, CJ Metal, and today I'm traveling on over to Saturn to check out Son of Earth and Sky by High Priest of Saturn. You can probably already guess what kind of music this album is. I mean, the album cover is a lighthouse in space with like pixie dust or dust all around it. Then I think that the Earth is in the background as well there. I mean, I'm not an astronomer, but I don't think the Earth is that close. Unless it's one of Saturn's moons, in which case... Okay, yeah, you got me there. Released in 2016, this band comes from the great country of Norway, home to church burnings, guys wearing makeup, and smashed music recorders. Lucky for us, the band left Norway and traveled into space to make some psychedelic doom metal. On their journey through the cosmos, the band recorded this album. They wanted to capture the essence of tripping through space, and they definitely succeeded. Now, what really kind of separates this album from other doom metal albums is the amount of textures and styles that can be heard on here. I mean, you got ambience, you got psychedelic, you got doom, obviously. You got like freeform jazz or smooth jazz or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, rock, and you know, some other stuff like that as well. But the real star on here is the organ and Rhodes piano. They add a strong psychedelic element and really elevate the music to another world. Mix that together with a heavy guitar tone, some deep bass, some laid-back drumming, and you're set to explore the galaxies. This album isn't an instrumental, so of course there are lyrics. Merethe Heggset, I probably said that wrong, sorry about that, handles vocal duty. She has a smooth and light voice that acts as almost as a counter to her bass and the guitar tone. However, she is also the biggest negative about this album, at least for me. While she does have a nice voice, which I'm not denying, it just doesn't fit well with the music. I'm sure most people will disagree with me about that. I'm very sure about that. But after listening to this album a few times now, I was really hoping that her lyrics would kind of like grow on me, but every time I, listen to this album, it's just, yeah, nothing changed. I just don't think they fit as well as they could have. Now, that's all just my opinion. Now, there is another smaller negative I want to address, which is the replay value. Now, the first time I heard this album, I was blown away. But after a few more listens, the, nostalgia wasn't really there anymore. I mean, that doesn't mean this album can't be enjoyed multiple times. It can, but, it's kind of like that top layer is gone. I mean, that is like the first time it was great, but then the second time you listen to it, it's just like, okay, yeah, this is still pretty good. So, I mean, it still holds strong after several spins. Overall, I have to say that this album was good/great, and it was a real pleasure to listen to. I enjoyed the many elements that the band brings on this album. I really highly recommend this album to fans of psychedelic music and doom metal. If you like both, then, well, you're in for a treat. And this album is just an absolute trip. Anyways, thank you all for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure you tell a friend to do the same. And I will see you at the next review.